Right, and once again, we are live for our weekly Sacred Heart Parish Clovis, New Mexico live stream. This week it's every week it's always me, Eric Nelson, but this week we've got Monica Griego coming in to talk about our community garden. We'll get to that here in just a second, but of course, as always, we're going to go over some announcements. Let's see here. Um this weekend we've got May crowning at all the masses. So everybody is welcome to bring flowers in honor of our Blessed Mother. Let's see, we've got a baccalaureate mass Sunday at 5 p.m. That's the last mass on Sunday, and then after that there'll be refreshments served in the hall. So come out and help us pray with our graduating seniors. Let's see. We got confirmation mass. I think that's this Friday. The parish schedule says it starts at 5:30. That might be a good idea to show up at 5:30. I think the mass actually starts at 6, but go ahead and show up at 5:30, just to be safe. Just go ahead and show up at 5:30. Let's see what else we have. I'm trying to think. Was there anything else this weekend? Nope. We got our first Holy Communion Masses will be celebrated on Saturday, May 13th. Let's see. English Masses at 10 a.m. Spanish Masses at 6 p.m. Keep the children in your prayers. And let's see. Last but not least, of course, we've got Father Michael's farewell party. That is on May 12th. So that's not this Friday, but the next. That'll be at the parish hall. Starting, I believe the food will be served at 6, but I think the hall will be open at 5:30. So come one, come all, and we'll all bid our farewells to Father Michael. That looks like, yep, that's pretty much it for announcements. So thank you, Miss Monica, for coming in this week and talking to us about the community garden. So this will be our second year for the garden, right?
Yes.
So I'm assuming last year was a great success.
It was. It went really well. KNS Nursery was really, really helpful in how much they also donated to Food Pantry, which was amazing because they plant their own crops and stuff, but they donated so much from their actual nursery to us to be able to take to the Food Pantry as well, along with what we were able to grow and harvest.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so last year was a bit of a little trial and error. We planted a few different things just to see what would take. We did, an herb garden, some raised beds like on the tables, that kind of thing. And we just learned what would take, what wouldn't, And then we had a handful of helpers out there, but that's kind of what we're putting out this year because just any and all help is greatly appreciated.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I think I understand the concept of a community garden, but correct me if I'm wrong. So it's of course we've got the nursery donating the space.
Yes.
So folks, they
And water.
in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the
Big thing,
big,
yes.
big. That's especially
Yeah,
around here.
yeah.
So folks, they volunteer to help plant, maintain the garden, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But they're also free to share what's within the garden. I guess they say like. So you commit some of your time, but you're
Yes.
also, I guess, allowed to also, or entitled, I don't want to say entitled, but to what some of the products are, the fruits of your labor. So.
Yes. If anybody wants to go in, if they want to prepare their own box, I mean, it's completely up to you. What we did even last year, we put labels on each box. If somebody came in and said, "This is my specific box. I want to grow this specific vegetable or flower or whatever it may be in your box." I mean, that's as long as you maintain it. Go out there. I mean, it will be watered because we're out there at least, especially in the heat of the summer, morning and night. During open hours of the nursery, so we're out there to water. But as long as you maintain your box, you are welcome to take it home. You're welcome to do what you would like with it, and then donate your whatever you want to donate to Food Pantry.
Right.
Just
And
let us
if
know.
yeah, exactly. If you don't say want to bring it home, you can donate to the food
Yes, because we
pantry.
had a few people come in and do that. They had their own specific box, one or two, if they wanted to take over. This year, we're looking at having about 30 to 40 boxes that the nursery is going to donate and have set up for us to use. And so, like I said, yeah, well, I mean, the nursery itself has the plants, the starter plants already there. We've planted a lot of things with seed in the little pods. When those are ready and they start growing, there's a greenhouse inside the nursery. So once those take, the seeds start to sprout and things, then we can put those in the ground. And there's just a lot you can do out there. That place it's beautiful just to even go out there. So
Wonderful.
yeah, I'm excited about it.
So it sounds like you could use a lot of volunteers for that then. I mean,
Yes, there's stages of everything. Once, I mean, to get everything developed, put everything down, whether we do seed or even planting in the ground, that's the first thing to kind of create the topsoil, get our boxes ready. And then once we start watering, then, not only do the plants start coming out, but the weeds start coming out. So we start pulling the weeds, midway in. And then at the very end, we start harvesting. We start taking out. We have donated to, it was like every other week, we did food pantry, and then we did the children's home. And we take buckets to each. And then we also did the, it's not Salvation Army. It is what is the other food pantry that works out there? Because they prepare the meals. So we took them food. The Lighthouse. My goodness, I can't believe I forgot. Okay,
well,
so
I was
Lighthouse.
about to say, is it a bit Lighthouse or Matt
Yes,
25?
and they actually prepare the food. They prepare meals there for people to eat on site. They have their own, calendar of events or whatever they prepare for people, whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever they do. But we were able to donate to them as well. So
wow.
Yeah.
So so that's great.
Pretty awesome. Yes.
So it sounds like there's a great rewards for the community for the hard work.
Yes,
so that's
definitely.
awesome. That's awesome. So
Definitely very rewarding. Yes.
so it's so you've already started for this year. I mean,
well, like I said, the nursery has provided. They have a lot of plants. I mean, they have everything from herbs to flowers to vegetables that they actually sell within the nursery. But they're able to. We're able to take those plants and actually put them down on the in the ground if we'd like, or we can plant by seed, which we had a lot of people donate just tons of seeds last year. So we have like a huge shoebox that we started putting some into the little pods and within the greenhouse. And the workers there, they know which is which. They know which is going towards community garden. They know those kind of things, so they'll help guide everybody there. But I would say that any volunteers that want to go, if they would contact me, that would be great. I could make a list. If anything, they do have to go in and stop by the office at the nursery just to fill out a waiver. And that just releases liability for them. Yeah, it's just a one-time form. You sign it, go on from there, and at least they have it on file.
If
for
you
anybody
cut your
that
own
wants to
toes
help.
off with a hoe,
Right.
they're not responsible for sewing your toes back on if you're killed.
Yes,
that makes sense. That makes
so
sense.
any
yes.
liabilities is released from them. Yes. And so I just wanted to mention that K&S Nursery is owned by Cale Jesco. Thank him very much for opening that up for us. It's located at 2001 East 7th Street. The hours of operation are from Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturday from 10 to 4, as of right now. When it comes time to have to do more watering, they may have somebody open up. One of the workers will open up a little bit earlier for us to go in early in the morning hours to be able to get there before the heat of the day. So, yeah, it works out.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, this is awesome. I think this is great. I think this is a great day. A great way to spend some of your time,
Yes,
and it can,
definitely.
because you can help so many people with just I mean, not a lot of time. You don't have to live at the garden, but
Right.
I mean, but if enough people put in a little bit of time, that a
Yes.
huge amount can get done. So,
Yes, and I find it very therapeutic to be able to work in the garden. I mean, I've always loved to have one at home, but to be able to have one in the community and help as much as you possibly can, you feel very productive. And then just going into the nursery itself is just very therapeutic. I love that place. So,
wonderful.
yeah, nice place to be.
Sounds great.
But-
So, so the best way should folks contact you directly? Should they call the church office?
Either or. I'm sure the church office will put them in contact with me, but if they'd like to just reach out to me directly, like I said, I could start a contact list, whether it be email, text, phone call,
Okay.
whatever it may be.
I mean, because if you'd like, we can put your name and number in the feed,
Yes.
in the comments.
Yes.
And then folks will have it. And so, okay, we'll do that. We'll put Miss
Please.
Monica's phone number in the comments.
Yes.
And
feel free
then
to reach
you
out.
can reach out and take part of this. It's a wonderful ministry. It's a wonderful charitable ministry. Forgive my
Yes.
tongue tied. Let's see. I guess that's it. Thank you
Can
so
I-
much for. Oh yes.
Could I
oh,
show
yeah.
our shirts, our beautiful
yes,
shirts
yes.
we had made? last year. I don't know if I'm holding it up well.
A little bit lower.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yay! And then I'd just like to read off some of our sponsors that helped us get started last year.
Oh
if
yes,
I
we should.
could.
Yes, we should definitely
Yes.
thank the people that are involved in making this possible. So yes.
Please. Yes, so we have Becky Fry, the Bank of Clovis, Arise Lawn and Landscape, La Mesita Mexican Restaurant, David's Firewood, is it L. Berry Associates Inc. or J. Berry maybe, Burns Do It Center, Tiger Wealth Management, Anna Sim, Quality Auto Glass, BP Pump Ltd., Foxy Drive-In, Taqueria Jalisco, TG3 Construction, Nora Quinones, and the Citizens Bank of Clovis. We're all sponsors to help us get started with this project.
Wow,
so,
that's wonderful.
yes.
That is great.
Yes.
So yeah, folks, if you recognize any of those businesses or a regular, be sure to say something to them. Thank them. Says thank you for, donating to the community garden because they're directly helping to help feed the folks in need and things like that. So it's a wonderful thing that. They should get some recognition for it. They should at least be thanked for it. So if you're out and about and happen to be, say, in Burns Hardware or something like that, tell James that James, thank you for what you do.
Yes, please.
And as an example, anyone, of course. But all right, Miss Ryan, anything else you want to? Anything else we need to know?
I think that's it.
We think we covered everything.
Yes, just
wonderful,
other than getting
wonderful.
in touch with me, that would be great.
All right. Yeah, we'll definitely get you put in the feed. All right, folks. Let's see. Nothing coming in on the live chat. So no questions there. So I guess we're done for this week. So thanks for everybody for tuning in now or later. Thank you again, Miss Monica, for coming on. So I'm not here by myself having to chatter. No.
Thanks for having me.
And everybody, take care, be safe. God bless you, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.